All right, Jimmy, we'll get started with Ira Winterman.
Yeah, come on.
Jimmy, there was a point there where it seemed coach wanted to give you a little longer rest, called 2 quick timeouts after they got the game down, I think within 4, and rushed you back in. At that moment, when you went back in and 24 had dwindled to that, what was your mindset as far as how to close it out?
Just win. That's what it is, help get some stops, get shots on goal. But at the end of the day, no matter how bad it gets, just make sure we got more points than they do at the end of the game.
And when Bam talked about you guys getting together, was this sort of a collective thought of, not again, especially after what happened last night in Atlanta?
I don't think it got too much to do with last night in Atlanta. It's a new day, new game, new team. We talked about that. Let it go, move on. Just had a little bit of a lapse. We won, so I'm not complaining, though.
Thank you.
All right, next we'll go to Cooper Moorhead.
Jimmy, you mentioned it last night, just how important it is for this team to make sure the defense is dictating the offense. I know when you came back in the game in the fourth quarter, you were being aggressive and getting to the rim, but was the important part about turning the thing around is that you guys started getting steals and deflections and stops on the other end?
Most definitely. I think that sets you up for some easy buckets in transition, getting guys open shots. It confuses their defense a little bit. But like I said, it's always going to be defense first for us. At least it should be. And if we play like that, we build leads like we did. And when we don't, we lose leads.
Next we go to Tim Reynolds.
Jimmy, Duncan had the great start, making the 6 threes in the first half, and I think his first 4. Kendrick took a really big one, I think, after one of Valentine's threes in the fourth quarter. How much do you like that from your guys, that Duncan, after a couple of rough nights, comes out firing, and Kendrick, has the courage to take, big shots with the game on the line in the fourth quarter?
That's what they do. But I'll be the first to tell you that I could care less if they make shots. I think they were so locked in on the defensive end and knowing their play calls, being in the right positioning, switching at the right time, knowing all of our schemes. That's what I pay more attention to. They're going to make shots. And everybody knows that you're going to have nights where you can't miss, and then you're going to have nights when you can't make. But making or missing, I just want you to be locked in on the defensive end. That's it. And I felt like they definitely did that tonight.
Thank you, Jimmy.
All right, next we go to Christos Saltas.
Hey Jimmy, what was the main improvements on your game tonight, and how important is to maintain the effort, especially of your first half?
I think the main improvement was just a little bit more physical, turn them over a little bit more, and we were into their bodies. They weren't throwing the ball exactly where they wanted to throw it, and that's how we have to play. We just got to be a team that gets it out the mud. Low scoring game, obviously. It got up there a little bit in the fourth quarter, but make it a slugfest. We like those. That's our best chance to win.
And next we'll go to Brady Hawk.
Hey, Jimmy. When looking at Bam's defensive impact every night, it seems like his defensive player of the year chances are rising. How much do you notice his switching, just making teams uncomfortable every night? And what do you think that says about his case for the defensive player of the year?
I don't get to vote for him for defensive player of the year, so can't say nothing about that. But I know he loves and he takes the challenge of being able to guard whoever in this league, and he's actually really good at it. I'm pretty sure somewhere the statistics say that he's really good at it. But around here, we know that he's really good at it, and it's not always he's getting a stop or a block or something like that. It's tough to have to be in a spot and help and then close somebody out and then be able to guard them. I think that's what people really overlook, and how he's everywhere for us on the defensive end of the floor. And he never complains. I think more than anything, he never complains, and he wants that matchup.
Next, we'll go to Barry Jackson.
Jimmy, do you admire what Kendrick has done, going from, not playing to now playing again at a high level? He's done that a few times. And has he improved his game in your mind from the guy who started so well last year? Is he even a better player now?
I think so. But that's what pros do. You stay ready. Your time's going to be called sooner or later. I don't want anybody to ever get injured, but they happen. And he has stepped right back into the role that he had, and he's performed extremely well for us. He's learning all the right reads. He's taking all the right shots. And like I said, when the kid's locked in on defense, he's a player that you really, really, really got to pay attention to then.
All right, Jimmy, thank you. Appreciate it.
Perfect. Dominoes for me, man. See y'all at the